Well, our Two Wants to Know's Call for Action team recently worked a case for a viewer involving the company Regenerative Health 360. The Greenville, South Carolina company offers services ranging from genetic testing and stem cell treatment to diabetes treatment. The viewer says her friend paid $1,500 for genetic testing, but never got her test results or a refund. And so the Call for Action volunteers couldn't reach Regenerative Health 360. But you know what? The Better Business Bureau, they knew all about this company. Lachelle Yates with the BBB is here with us today, taking your consumer questions. You can text us your questions, 336-379-5775. You can get your consumer-related question answered in real time. All right, Lachelle, let's start with this Call for Action case that we had that you guys have already had a jump start on. The BBB has launched an investigation into this company.
We had already started investigating Regenerative Health 360 because we had 3 complaints. And we've learned more since with the investigation. We were able to reach somebody at the company who said that they would be responding to the complaints. But as of now, the business has not responded, and they now have 4 unanswered complaints, which has earned the company an F rating. And we are advising people to use extreme caution if you're thinking about doing business with this company. Now, if you're interested in doing business with a company that is doing cutting edge medicine like this, we suggest taking these steps. First, ask the following questions. How long has the company been around? How many other companies is the phone number linked to? What do the reviews say? And are the promises realistic? And always pay with a credit card. The way you can dispute the charge within 60 days if you don't end up getting what you paid for. And you don't have those same federally mandated protections if you end up using your debit card. And I also think that this is really important and a question that you should ask yourself. Do you have the money to just throw away if you end up don't getting what you pay for in one of these situations? If you can afford to lose the money that you might be paying for one of these cutting edge services, then go ahead and hit buy now. If you don't feel like that you could lose that money, then maybe think twice before you hit buy now.
All right, and that key point there at the bottom, using your credit card versus your debit card. Let's talk about why that is such a big deal.
So credit cards actually have some federally mandated processes in place for you to dispute your credit card purchase. You don't have those same federally mandated protections with a debit card. It's up to your institution how and if they'll let you dispute a charge. Plus, it's your money that's tied up if you end up needing to dispute a charge. And for some folks, that can be a real problem because it's actual money that they then don't have to spend on something else. Where with a credit card, it's the institution's money that's caught up. And again, you have those federally mandated processes that state how long a dispute is supposed to be. So always use a credit card when possible.
All right, and we just want to make it really clear that when you use a debit card, no matter what, it is coming out of your bank account. Even if you say, well, I used my debit card as a credit card. Nope, still a debit card. So we want to make that very, very clear. So it's always best to buy things online with a credit card for sure. All right, let's talk about something else that the BBB is warning about, and it's something called smishing. It often looks like it's a text that's coming from the post office. So let's talk about these smishing attacks.
And this is actually very personal to me. It's something that I could have very easily fallen for. I've been out of town helping my mom with a health issue. And so I've been buying a lot of stuff that I didn't know that I was going to need. And so I got this text message. And it said that my package had been returned. And I thought, oh my gosh, what have I done? Did I put in the wrong house number? Did I put in the wrong zip code? Now, of course, I'm naturally suspicious, so I did see the line, please update the address in time. And that sounded a little off to me, but I clicked the link anyway. And I came to this very real looking web page. No red flags at all. There was a tracking number. I even clicked the links like the FAQ page. If we could go to that web page, that would be great. And then the FAQ went straight to the post office. So then I went ahead and I filled out the fields for the full name, etc. And sure enough, the next web page said that there was an issue with my shipping address, which of course I expected. But the package can be redelivered if I pay. Now that's the scam part. The post office doesn't charge you to redeliver a package. If I put in my credit card number, the expiration date, and the security code, I would have handed over everything the scammer needed to go on a spending spree in my name.
And this was really elaborate. I mean, they made it look like you were going to the USPS page.
You know, I really, really thought about what I was doing because it looked so real. And before I took the step that got me to the pay now page, I actually did a quick Google search because, again, I was clicking on links, which you're not supposed to do. That was going to be the tip out of this, is never click on links from emails from or text messages from people that you don't know. So I knew I was doing, all the wrong things by clicking on the links. But that's how I found out for sure that this was a scam, was because I found online, I Googled it. That's how real the web pages looked. And that's, coming from somebody who does this for a living, which is sniff out scams. But then, of course, once you click the link and then they say they want you to pay, that's obviously a scam because the post office does not make you pay for redelivery. So just, make sure that you're not clicking on links, because if this wasn't a scam to make me pay to have my package redelivered, it could have downloaded malware and viruses onto my device. So they were going to get me one way or the other. This time, luckily, it was just that they wanted to make me pay for something and steal my credit card.
Right. Okay. And folks, if you have like a bunch of stuff coming to your mailbox and you're worried about what's coming to your mailbox, you can always do informed delivery with the USPS. That's absolutely free, and it shows you like a little snapshot picture of what's coming in your mailbox that day, so you don't have to worry about all of that. All right, Lachelle, hang tight one second. We're going to go to break really quick, and we're going to be back. We're going to be taking your questions coming up next.